All right, ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I don't know about you, but I was up early this morning. I got big plans today. Kimberly, hope you do too, lady. It's good to see all of you on here. And our word for today, you embody every single day on the Coach's Corner. And this was actually Crystal Emmett from Dover, Tennessee. Okay, I hear her say it every day, but she wanted the word community. And I got to looking at the word, and obviously we all know like what it means when we say community. But if you looked at like the hardcore definition, it's like a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. And I'd written up all kinds of things for this morning, but I think I want to come just from the heart for just a minute. I want to read you this quote, though, first. A true community is not just about being geographically close to someone or part of the same social web network. It's about feeling connected and responsible for what happens inside of the community. It is a crucial role that God gave us internally to feel that sense of community, right? I think every one of us, and this is where it comes from the heart, every person is designed to want to feel a sense of community. That's why people go to church. That's why people join network marketing. That's why people join the business groups. What is it? I've lost the thought, but BNI. It's this community. It's why people collaborate together. And so, what I would encourage all of us to do is whether it maybe is your spirituality, whether it is a circle you've got pursuing health goals, maybe it's just your family pursuing a new health goal in the family's life, or maybe it's business, it's your profession, it's your office that you're working in. Like there's so many people here that's working full time doing something. The community is what makes it all stick. It's what makes it all gel. You can do things online, you can do things over Zoom, but over time you got to come together. You got to feel, you got to hug, you got to see each other. Like the community is what makes it all sticky, and it's what makes people loyal to each other. And I think about this a lot. Like when I travel, we usually take time to go to dinner or to go to lunch or to break bread, right? Kimberly, I was in Michigan not too long ago, and we went to the local spot and broke some bread together. And that community is what, when I leave Michigan, I remember that time coming together. And so I challenge all of us that as we're going through this life and we're busy and you can't create community by yourself sitting in your office chair. You can bring people together, but if you really want it to stick, if you really want it to be like glue, if you really want to create loyalty, whether it's religion, group of people pursuing health, group of people pursuing a profession, trying to elevate it, you've got to come together because that's how God made us. And so I just wanted to share that from the heart this morning as we're out here working, we're out here doing. Andrea's raising her arms. So I just want you to think about that this morning and go, how can I be a person that brings people together more? Like whether it's a dinner, it's a lunch, it's just to get, whatever, potluck, you name it. figure out ways, because that's the glue right there that makes everything sticky. So Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
So I was singing a Beatles song. So what you were saying made me think of the lyrics. So I got caught. I didn't realize it was coming out of my hands and my face, but that's what I was doing. So I was encouraging you in it. So the quote that I found was, community is about doing something together that makes belonging matter. And that's Brian Solis. And I thought, oh my goodness, to me, that was so powerful, because we can, we've all been a part of communities, maybe at different times in our life. Maybe we ran with a crowd in high school and maybe we were doing things together that belonging maybe shouldn't have mattered, right? We shouldn't have belonged, but maybe we've done other things later in life where we feel like we're part of a community that actually is making a difference. And doesn't it make you feel so good? Doesn't it set your soul on fire? Don't you get excited when you're a part of a group of people that are all doing something to maybe bless other people? Like, that's what makes it really exciting. So, and we can all do meaningful things on our own, but truly, if we want to do something even bigger than what we can create, we need people around us. So what I looked into today was, okay, that all sounds well and good, but what if we're, struggling to create that community? What can we do to strengthen or create a community? So first of all, if we want to come together with people, we have to have a common goal. So if my goal is to, oh gosh, I'm looking around, save all the squirrels in North Alabama. And I'm tired of seeing squirrels squished in the road. So I'm going to make a goal of putting up a little, I don't know what would stop a squirrel. I can't even go down this path, but you get the point. I'm going to go find people that are just as crazy as I am. Squirrels lovers are us, and we're going to go create a community around that common goal of saving those squirrels. I wish I'd gone on a better track, but that's all that I could.
Andrea, if you feel weird right now, don't worry. There's 111 people thinking the same thing. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That are thinking I'm weird, or that are thinking they want to save the squirrels. I think what he said right there was that all y'all care about the squirrels too. I'm sure that's what you were saying. Next is to look for shared connections. So we've got to figure out the ways that our lives overlap with people, because sometimes we can walk into a crowd and they're just a crowd of strangers, and we got to figure out, okay, how can we connect with these humans? Where do we overlap so that when I walk away, it's a crowd full of community and not strangers? Next, if you really want to strengthen those bonds, tackle a challenge together. Have you ever done something hard with somebody? I think about, a group of us back a long time ago when I was turning 40. I set a challenge for myself to run a certain distance, and there was a group that joined me. And, we created a bond over that, where day one we ran together, and day two, and you know what? The group shrunk as time went on, but we all did something hard together, and it really created a bond that will last forever. Next is to get together. Coach just talked about this. But I love you guys. I feel like we have a community here. But you know what I'm really looking forward to? September, when I get to see y'all in person, when we're going to come together and we get to squeeze and we get to chit chat and just be together. There is power in actually getting belly to belly with all of these beautiful humans. So get together, organize events. And if they need to be on Zoom, we'll do them on Zoom, but make them consistent and have some conversation, right? So that you can create that stronger bond. Next is to push for meaningful conversations. You guys know this, I can't small talk to save my life. I just can't, but I can have a list of questions in my pocket to create a little bit more meaningful conversation so that I can get to know the people around us. When we stay right here at the surface of the conversation, we can't connect. So we've got to learn and work at digging a little bit deeper, having those longer conversations, taking the time to actually connect. That's really, really powerful. Next, make decisions together. So sometimes we're in a group where the decisions are made here and then we just have to follow them, right? Who here is really good at following other people's decisions? I'm not very good at that. But if we really want to connect, we make those decisions together. So we throw out options. You know, we try to make everybody have an opinion that counts in part of the decision-making process. Next is to allow equal participation. So if we really want to try to create that community, you know, give time for everybody to talk, make it mutual where everybody is, you know, feeling like they're a part of the bigger thing. And then if we truly want to create community, we got to share ourselves. You know, sometimes we can be a little shy and we cannot want to share too much. Like, I really want to get to know you. But the only way that I can do that is to let you get to know me a little bit more. So we've got to share our heart and our emotions and ourselves and be authentic so that our community knows who they are connecting with. So that's what I had today, Coach. Sorry for singing the Beatles song. I was feeling it. I was really feeling it.
Great lesson this morning. No. It was a good one. It was a good one. Well, happy Friday to everybody. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday, guys. We love you so much. We're so grateful for you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks.
Have a
Great
great
weekend.
everybody.
You guys, love this
Bye.
community.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
Weekend, everyone.
Have a good
Happy New
weekend.
Love you guys.